Mr. Chairman, may I make a comment? Yes. I would like to do my job, and I try not to get out of my job at every opportunity. So given the fact that we have convened former governor of California and Senator Whitehouse here, we're here to talk about the very pressing issue of cutting our carbon emissions and saving our planet, and we have an entire political party that is trying to get out of their job, adjourn this hearing, and I just want to know what the reason for such a disrespect of our process would potentially be. Do we have a reason for why this hearing is trying to be adjourned, or do we have just like a cocktail party?
Yes, I have one. I have a really easy one. The oil industry is the second largest industry in my state. My constituents expect me to be here. We are running an impeachment hearing down in the basement of the Capitol
right now. Is this
right
about
now.
the oil industry or
no, it's about the economy of the state of North Dakota and my constituents.
And North Dakota. This isn't
I
about
want to
California.
participate in this hearing, but I feel the need to be in the SCIF because we're only one of 3 committees that's allowed to be in the room. I can do a lot of things. I can't be 2 places at once. I'm completely comfortable having this hearing. I just prefer to have it at a time when I could participate in it.
This was a conversation that was brought up, and this could not have been brought up before we convened the senator and the governor. We're doing this when they're here.
We've expressed this last week about having 2 things going on at the same time. It's not like we haven't talked about this, but you guys continue to do hearings at the same time there are depositions going on. As the gentleman from North Dakota said, we can't be 2 places at once. You talk about wanting to do your job? Yeah. There's no way to do that when you have to be 2 places at once.
And just to be clear, there was exactly 1 Democrat in the room when this started.
Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez just completely humiliated herself at a Senate hearing, proving once again that she is absolutely clueless when it comes to how government actually functions. She threw a massive tantrum, accusing her colleagues of dodging their duties, only to find out they were actually downstairs in a SCIF handling mandatory classified national security depositions. It is like watching someone try to open a door by pulling on a sign that clearly says push, confident, loud, and entirely wrong. She tried to turn a basic calendar conflict into a theatrical moral crisis, but instead she just exposed her own total lack of situational awareness. So there was this big high-profile hearing on carbon emissions. They brought in former California Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger and Senator Sheldon Whitehouse to testify. It's clearly designed to be a massive media event, but behind the scenes, the people running the schedule did something incredibly shady. They booked this big televised climate hearing at the exact same time a mandatory closed-door impeachment deposition was happening down in the basement. And not just anywhere in the basement, it was inside the SCIF. Wow! That's the secure room where lawmakers have to go to review classified national security info. You can't just skip those meetings, and you can't bring your phone in. So leadership basically forced a bunch of lawmakers to choose between their legal, constitutional duties in a secure room or showing up to a televised PR event. Honestly, wishing that 8-year-olds were running the United States Senate because they lack a political strategy is a wild take. Though, looking at how Washington handles scheduling, maybe a 3rd-grade hall monitor is exactly what Congress needs to teach them how to avoid double-booking the conference rooms. Until next time, keep your logic sharp, your liberties guarded, and I'll see you at the next showdown.